My wife chose her lover over me in public, big mistake. Reddit cheating stories. I never thought my marriage would end in public humiliation. But the truth is, when betrayal hits you in the face, literally, it's a pain you'll never forget. It all started on a Friday night. I had planned a small dinner with my wife, Emma, at one of our favorite restaurants downtown. After weeks of her being distant, I thought a romantic evening would help us reconnect. I even bought flowers, something I hadn't done in a while. In my mind, I was fighting to save what was left of us. But Emma had other plans. When I walked into the restaurant, I saw her sitting at a table already, not alone, but with another man. She didn't look nervous or guilty. She looked free. I froze, still holding the bouquet, as if my brain couldn't process what my eyes were showing me. And then, in the cruelest twist, she leaned across the table and kissed him. Not a quick, secretive kiss, but the kind of kiss you share when you don't care who's watching. And I was watching. The bouquet slipped from my hand. The room seemed to quiet for a moment, all eyes darting toward me. Emma finally noticed me standing there. For a split second, her face changed, surprise, maybe guilt, but it quickly hardened into defiance. "Mark," she said, almost casually, "this is Daniel. I think you already know where this is going." The man smirked at me like he had won some kind of prize. My stomach twisted, but I didn't yell. I didn't create a scene. I just stood there, broken, while Emma made the choice, right there in public, to pick her lover over her husband. But here's the part she didn't see coming. That night wasn't the end for me. It was the beginning of her downfall. The days that followed were the hardest of my life. I kept replaying that kiss in my mind, the way she looked at him like he was everything and I was nothing. Friends and family who had been at the restaurant called me, offering sympathy, some even saying, we always felt something was off with Emma. That hurt more, realizing maybe I was the last one to see it. I thought about giving up, crawling into a hole of self-pity. But instead, I made a choice. I wasn't going to let her betrayal define me. I started by calling a lawyer. Emma had no idea, but because of the way she carried on with her affair, so publicly, with witnesses, the divorce leaned heavily in my favor. Financially, she lost far more than she ever expected. Then came the social fallout. Emma had always cared about appearances, always needing people to see her as the perfect wife, the perfect woman. But after that night, word spread fast. Her friends distanced themselves. Some of them even reached out to me, saying they couldn't believe how brazen she had been. The image she spent years building cracked overnight. As for Daniel, her so-called lover, well, he wasn't exactly the knight in shining armor she thought he was. Not long after she moved in with him, he showed his true colors. Money problems, temper issues, even rumors of other women. It didn't take long before Emma realized she had traded loyalty and stability for empty promises. Meanwhile, I was rebuilding. At first, it was small steps, focusing on my work, going to the gym, reconnecting with friends I had neglected. Slowly, my confidence came back. I even found myself laughing again, something I thought I'd forgotten how to do. Months later, Emma called me. Her voice was shaky, not the confident, sharp tone she once had. She wanted to talk. She said things hadn't worked out with Daniel, that she missed me, that maybe we could try again. I almost laughed. The irony was brutal. She had chosen her lover over me, made her choice loud and clear in front of the world, and now, when that choice left her with nothing, she wanted to crawl back. I told her no. Firmly. Calmly. Without anger. Just no. Because here's the truth. Betrayal changes you. It breaks you at first, but if you let it, it can also rebuild you into someone stronger. I realized Emma's betrayal was never really about me not being enough, it was about her being too selfish to value what she had. She lost everything that night in the restaurant, and I walked away with something she never had: integrity, self-respect, and a future free from lies.